What's up, YouTube? It's Mario, and I am back with another YouTube video. Guys, it's been so long since I posted on here. Like, I haven't posted on here in 3 months. Crazy. But I'm gonna use my iPad to keep me on track as usual. I got the new iPad, one of the new iPads, y'all. I got the yellow. I love yellow. Well, it's like, I love yellow, but like this is like mustard. And I really like this color, so yeah, this is the one I got. But today is June 23rd, 2026. We've come far since the last time y'all saw me. But guess what, guys? My birthday is actually 16 days away. We turning 23 on July 9th. I think that's a Thursday. And yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. I can't believe I'm gonna be 23. You know, age is an interesting thing. I feel, you know how people be like, I feel younger? I feel older, but I'm young. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain. Alright, so I wanted to make a video, y'all, to update y'all on my life, what I've been doing, what's the vibes, and it's been 3 months again since I posted, and I want to tell y'all about my journey of being a post-grad after graduating from Mississippi State University and you know, getting my degree in digital marketing. Okay, so before I even get into that, y'all, tell me why yesterday I quit my job. I know. I literally left the key on the counter and I walked out. But you want to know why? I wasn't valued. I was underappreciated. I was discriminated against. I was, again, underpaid. I was expected to do things that I couldn't really accept because I was doing my job, others' jobs, and the boss's job, and I just wasn't really feeling that anymore. So I left the key yesterday, and I said, adios, amigo. I'm leaving. Actually, I didn't even say anything. I said bye to my coworkers, and I said, have a good one. It was so nice meeting you guys. And I walked out because I value myself, and a job is gonna have to value my performance, especially when I'm going above and beyond to help them and everybody else. So, I don't care. Nah, but on some real stuff, y'all, don't stay where you are receiving unfair treatment, as I stated, and unreasonable expectations while being underpaid. Because I was expected to do my job while also doing others' jobs, and no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, I'm a team player. I'm all about working together, helping people, being fair, and that wasn't the climate of the job. It was very toxic. So I had to let them go. But with that being so, guess what, y'all? I had to move back home sooner than expected. I had 1 month in my college apartment, but now I'm gonna have to move back a little sooner because I gotta still make money. And there's no reason for me to find a job here for 1 month and end up leaving. So it's like, yeah, I'm in the works of moving back home soon. So, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I do miss home. I miss being able to like bake for my baking business, which I'm gonna get into. You know, Sis Creations LLC is my at-home baking business. Yeah, I miss doing that, and you know, being around people that, you know, I really love and care about me, from my mom to my brothers, to my grandmother, to my family, my friends. Yeah, I kind of miss being back home. And y'all, I mean, I got my degree now. I came to MSU for one thing and one thing only, and I made friends and I got my degree. So now it's time for me to start my life. And, you know, yeah, get back home. So, yeah. But back to the business standpoint of my business, Sis Creations, which is my baking business where I make cakes, baked goods, and treats. I'm wanting to expand that, y'all. Like, I really want to, I don't know. Like, I kind of don't want to put it out. Like, I want to put it out in the universe, but I don't think I want to put it out online, what I'm wanting to do with my business right off the bat. But, like, I am wanting to expand that in ways that like I deserve and I won't. Cause something I've learned from the experience of like the job that I just left in a previous job, I worked at 2 bakeries now. And I don't like working at bakeries, but it's not because it's not my thing. It's not because I don't enjoy baking. Obviously, I have my own business, but it's because I have learned in a lot of different establishments that the the bosses and like just like managing in a lot of establishments nowadays aren't the best. Like, and it's crazy. But when I recall back to like my courses that I was taking at MSU, I took some managing classes, and like a lot of the classes like instill what it means to be a good boss, to be a good manager, how to manage people, how to deal with, multiple personalities, and all that different stuff. And like, it's like absent in the actual real world, at least in a lot of the places that I've tried to work at. So I want to be able to create that experience for others, like create this experience of a hard-working climate, but also a family-oriented climate, because it's like, I think that's what we need, and that keeps people wanting to work. That keeps people having like goals of, and being overachiever, like being overachievers in the workplace. And I think that keeps a healthy environment. You got to make people feel wanted and cared about. And one thing about it, I wasn't feel wanted or cared about. I felt used. I felt completely used, and I was being underpaid. Child, I got a degree now. I need a salary. I need salary money. I don't want to be making $11, $12 an hour anymore. That's not the life I want to live. I like a rich lifestyle. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, but something I haven't, y'all, well, first of all, post-grad has been a emotional wreck. I'm still in the process of trying to get me a job, like find me a job while being back home so I can build myself up. Cause y'all, I'm ready to start traveling. I'm gonna put this out in the universe, catch it. I hope it works out for me. But in the fall, I want to travel to Vermont because my favorite season is fall, if you guys remember, and I want to experience fall in like its full atmosphere, from the trees, from the festivals, from the just everything. And I heard in Vermont that happens there. So I think, cross my fingers, in October I can make my first flight post grad season to Vermont. And it's been so long since I traveled on a plane, y'all. Like, and I was supposed to go on a trip for my birthday, but the money is not moneying right now. And like, I just got other responsibilities, so I really do want to do that. Yeah. But if I do go, well, not if I do, but when I do go, I'm gonna get a video and y'all gonna be submerged all in it with me. Yeah. But again, like I said, yeah, life after post grad season, it's just been a lot, y'all. It's honestly been a lot. I've been crying. Just crying because I want so much for myself. I'm ready for my own place. I'm ready for my own, I'm ready just to, travel. I just want so much for myself. So it's like, I'm willing to put in the work for that. And I know that with me going back home, I'm going to do that for sure. But, yeah, that's really all I had to say on this video. I know it's kind of short, but I do want to make one more thing. And that is, I will be back on here soon, back on YouTube. Like, I'm still about quality over quantity, because I'm all about good quality. I want the people to watch my video, to when y'all see my video, I want y'all to be like, that was a good video. You know what I mean? So that's all what I'm worried about. But I'll be again back on here soon, because guess what, guys? I am going to the Essence Festival. And if you know what the Essence Festival is, if you don't know, I mean, it is Black culture, basically. It's where you got the big, some of the biggest celebrities, and just like, a lot of good environment, and good vibes going on. And they host one every year, I think. And this year they're in New Orleans. I don't know if they're always in New Orleans, but They're in New Orleans, and this year, and I'm going to the Friday's date, which is the day before the 4th of July. So that's July 4th. And guess who I'm seeing, y'all? Drum roll, please. I am seeing my girl. I'm seeing my girl Cardi B. Y'all know I love me some Cardi B. I'm seeing Latto. Love me some Latto. Big mama. Big mama. You call me big mama. But I'm seeing Latto. I'm seeing Cardi. I'm seeing Kehlani. This that new Kehlani. And I'm seeing my girl Michelle Obama. Me and my mom, we're going there for the 4th, so I'm excited. Well, we're going there for the 3rd, but yeah, the 3rd. Yeah, it's the 3rd I meant, not the 4th. I don't know if I said that right. Y'all know what I mean. It's July 3rd. That's the day we're going, which is on a Friday. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna film that for sure. I have to like put that on YouTube. I gotta have that forever. And you know, I'm all about creating memories, so I'm excited. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Please subscribe, leave a comment, drop a comment, say something to me. I don't like talking to myself. I like conversing with y'all in the messages and stuff. So yeah, send this video to your friends, subscribe. I'm gonna be back soon. I promise you. I promise you. This is not a game. This is real. I am real. I'm a real. I'm a real. I'm a real. I'm a real.